Get the game.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in to the Shoebox. We're here at Penwood High School for a Del Val boys basketball matchup between Penwood and Interboro. As you can see, we are underway. Penwood starting with the ball, and the layup is up and good. Mackay Shillingsford has two. And we are off and running. The Patriots with the early lead, and the Bucks trying to respond. Sent that one back. Shillingsford making his presence known early in this one. I'm Ray Dunn, joined by Rap Curry in this one.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for the introduction there, and looking forward to bringing another night of Penwood basketball.
Absolutely. Exciting game last Thursday when we were here. I'm sure tonight we'll follow up to that billing as that jumper is off the mark, rebounded by Connor Hughes as the Bucks trying to get things going. Hughes out the wing with it again. And this is a three-pointer off the mark. That was from Kamara. And quickly down the other way.
Running the floor.
Up and in. Is that a Shillingsford again, correct?
Yes, it is. And he's a young guy, and I think all this experience that he's getting right now is only going to make him better. And he's putting in the work to grow himself, both on the court and off. And I'm sure we're going to see somebody growing in our future here.
Absolutely. Shillingsford the other night, last Thursday, was protecting the paint rather well throughout the game against Chichester. Sent a couple of shots back. Works down low defensively as they're having a bit of trouble getting up for Interboro. Now a long two rattles out. Interboro able to keep it with the offensive board. Jason Baker took that jumper. Layup off mark. Shillingsford with the board. Logan Mccaffery trying to get that one to go. And Massenberg got it for Penwood. Purnell working it inside. That one's taken away. Interboro on the run. Kamara to the net. And gets it to roll.
Nice finish.
Boo Kamara has Interboro on the board. 4-2 in favor of the Patriots. Trying to work it around here, trying to size up what Interboro is trying to do defensively. Good look inside,
yes.
Gets the layup to go.
Taking advantage of the baseline cutter right there and opened it up for the young man in the post, and they got it to him, and he turned to use the glass and put it in.
Let's take a look at this one more time. Kenneth, good positioning, and uses his body, keeps the ball nice high in the air, gets it off the rim.
These young guys, you know, have a nice little bit of size. There's no super big men, but they have some nice size. They can use that defensively and offensively by getting things off the backboard and being competitive.
This one's off the mark. Kamara at the line. Trying to get the second one here. Talking to the Interboro coaches before the game. Kamara's one they're really excited about. Off on that free throw, too. So in the early going of this season, early going practices, they've really liked what they've seen from him. Expect him to carry a good amount of the workload offensively. He's not Penwood working it back around.
See Interboro sagging down on that zone, trying to challenge the Penwood players to take long jump shots. They got to be patient and get in the gaps, take advantage of their athleticism and quickness to see what they do.
And this one away, knocks it down.
And right on cue, he knocks down the jumper, opposite what I'm saying.
And happens to all of us. Triple there. Take one more look at that. Working it to the corner. That's Purnell getting it to go. The jumper looked good the other night. Averaging 8 points per game. Now he'll be inbounding it. Finds his big man and a quick deuce. 11-2 now. So Kenneth and Shillingsford in the early going, working it down low. This Penwood press reaping some benefits. That's another two for Kenneth. That's another turnover off the press. And in the early going of the season, you don't have as much practice time. You haven't quite worked on breaking the press. We'll take one more look at the last turnover that led to the Kenneth too.
Yeah, taking advantage of their athleticism here, and this is what I was hoping to see the other night. But when the players are coming off of this long COVID break, it's hard to press the whole game like we used to.
Once again, working around for Penwood. Stop jump 2 off the mark. It's a good job of boxing out there by Jason Baker. Now Interboro has to deal with the press again. A couple of turnovers in a row. We move towards the midway part of this first quarter, 13-2 in favor of Penwood. Break at that time. Now cuts the lane. This one floater, good. That's Logan Mccaffery getting his first 2 points of the game. Good job cutting into the lane, finding some space to get that shot up. Really nice look. Kennan fading away, just a little too strong. Now Kamara trying to make something happen, coming down the floor, gets the left-handed layup to go. The lefty able to finish that one off with 4-0 run for Interboro and the timeout. Well, we've been through about 4.5 minutes of action. So far, what are you liking?
What I'm trying to see is if Interboro can get used to the pressure that Penn was putting on them. If Interboro can do what they just did there and get in the lane and challenge the big guys, that's going to be the nature of the game. So we're going to see if Coach Lindemann comes out, makes some changes, and tries some zones or some matchups just to give them a different look out of this timeout.
And we didn't quite get into a pregame before the game started, so I'm curious, just coming into this game, obviously we've seen quite a bit so far, but what your expectations are and what people should be looking for in this matchup.
Well, I think that all the Del Valle games are a little bit personal, and they all have some history. I think I know Interboro, and just like us, have suffered with some of our numbers and being down, so they've been behind practicing like we have. And right now we're just trying to get the players opportunity to play, be athletic, and trying to get a good feel for what the game is like. So we'll see who can get touching to that a little earlier. It might lead to a victory.
Yeah, Interboro, the roster I was given, 7 players. This one fired away, in and out. As McCaffrey pulls down the board. Mara doing a lot of the controlling here. Baker at that for a second. Driving the hoop, nothing there. We're going to walk. 2 steps there for Connor Hughes. You can see here him going baseline, just runs into a good double team.
There's too many long bodies down there in the post, and you got to get in there and make a quick decision.
Schillingsford and Massensburg really collapsed on him there. Forced that one. Massenburg now on the other end, firing this one away, in and out. The board. A good work by Crawford to get in low and get himself to the line. Yeah, that's just positioning.
Another one of our young fellas just trying to get positioning and learning how to be a little more bigger and more physical in there so he can squat and just get those back up to the rim a little faster.
Certainly has the frame to project down there. Off on the first. Listed at 6'7". Knocks that one down. 14-6 now in favor of the Patriots as the Bucks trying to respond quickly, a little too quickly. Justin Weston was looking to go up with that and just couldn't get the handle on it.
Yeah, it was the right attack. It just got to finish the play.
Massenburg eyeing up the zone. This one away from Dublin, knocks it down. A triple for Abdullah Dublin. He's on the board.
That's what he does. He's a good knockdown shooter.
Averaging 13 points per game in the first 2, and the quick response from Logan Mccaffery for 2.
Yeah, that's the way to answer coming back down after a quick bucket like that. Get in there, get a quick 2, and just take the pressure back off your defense and offense.
Purnell for 3. That's off the mark. Good rebound and a putback. That's Dublin. Take a look at this one more time. Just off the mark for Purnell, but Dublin catching the defense, just watching the ball, not getting positioning, and lays it up and in.
Those are those little techniques we teach in basketball camp, right? You got to look out and see who's diving to the basket and box them out.
Working it down low. That's a tough 2.
I think he has a lot of potential. He's just got to get more active and become a little more aggressive, and I think he's got some good basketball ahead.
Timeout there is the tie-up there for Crawford. And so far, the energy has been there. And
yes.
We had discussion. I talked with Coach on Thursday about just the conditioning. The conditioning you're in after all this time off, not being in the gym with one another, how difficult it can be. You can certainly see that they're starting to be in that basketball shape right now.
It just takes time. I mean, it's harder. They haven't even had access to the outside courts. A lot of the courts in the neighborhoods are down because they didn't want kids out there playing. So it's just been a tough situation for kids to stay active. You really had to be a real disciplined athlete to come in shape. So the more they're in the gym, the more they're banging, their bodies will bounce back. They just need a little time.
It's now Penwood bringing it out, up 21-8. Massenberg. Kenneth working around top a little bit. Massenberg to the corner. Dublin working his way out of a double. And Purnell firing away from deep. And that one hits the wiring up there.
It looked good. It definitely looked good going up.
It's a little strong. Interboro again trying to break the press. Weston again, this time the floater, too strong. Crawford fighting for it. Saw him do that earlier in the JV game. Just pulls it away, and now on the other end, Kenneth, another 2.
And that's what you like to see, right? You like to see the team try to attack you quickly, and then they're out of position, getting back, and you get an easy layup, and it looks like we're about to do it again.
And Massenberg taking it down for Penwood, working to the rim, off the mark. That one's going to stay with Penwood. On the other end, you had Kamara attacking for Interboro, trying to get something quick after the layup. Massenberg controlling up top. I gotta say, Thursday I came away very impressed with his ability to just attack downhill, get himself to the line.
Yeah, it's we've always had those types of players, and I'm looking to see them develop. Talking to him pregame, we've always had a space where we've had guards that can get in the lane and cause people to help. So that's the challenge right now. We're missing a couple guys that have experience with the ball, so we're asking him to do some things that he hasn't done before. So we'll see if he can pull ahead with this.
Here, quick dish out to Dublin, firing away and gets it at the buzzer. That's a 3-pointer for Abdullah Dublin at the buzzer for Penwood. And the Patriots are going to take a 26-8 lead. Look at it one more time. You draw it up in the playground just like that. Clock's going down to 0, and you're able to knock it down. We will be right back with more Del Val basketball between Penwood and Interboro right after this. welcome back. Going into the shoebox, we're taking a look at Abdullah Dublin firing away, fires it off about 1.7 seconds left. And nothing but net. Great look, great work by our camera folks getting that shot at the buzzer. All Penwood in that first quarter, 26-8.
Yeah, a little range on that one. That was definitely a college three-pointer.
And the other night, he had a couple that looked pretty good from distance. As Baker trying to save that one, instead hits the back of the backboard. Well, Dublin himself is up to 8 points. I'm Ray Dunn, joined by Rep Curry here. If you're just catching up with us, it was a very active first quarter for the Patriots. Solid press, and the offense has been clicking. Dublin's going to get called for a travel. Interboro will get possession. There's someone that's seen this team play a couple times. Your takeaways from that first quarter?
It was good to see them put some points up. When I got to watch them for the first time last week, I just saw them not really being able to finish plays and missing a lot of open jump shots. So Interboro really hasn't been able to challenge them as much, and I've seen them get the shots up and they've gone in, so that's a good sign. So hopefully that will continue as they get to go down to Chester next week.
And while you were talking, this just happens. Kamara off on a jumper. An offensive board allowed for the second chance effort for Connor Hughes, who went up and got fouled by Crawford. Now getting to go to the line. Able to knock down the second. Abdullah now in the corner with it. Shillingsford, a couple of early points, has that one taken away, and here comes Kamara down the other end, stripped away by Purnell. A good defensive play to avoid the foul and rip that one out of his hands.
And those are those issues with Shillingsford as he's going to get bigger and stronger. He's got to really box that ball in and make a power move into the lane. And there goes an easy bucket for Interboro right there.
Boosting in, Weston gets himself into good position and gets himself on the scoreboard. Now Purnell working with it. That one's tipped away by Kamara. Quick hands into the breadbasket right there. Mccaffery up top. Now it's to Purnell. Just working to see what this zone gives him. Kick Purnell on the drive.
That's how you do it.
Floater and the foul.
Yep. Watch the ball swing around here. You see them get the ball out quick, and he uses the shot fake, gets in the lane, and shoots an uncontrolled or in control floater down in the lane. That's perfect basketball.
And what you had to like about that, he saw the way the defense was coming out to play him, trying to cut up on him, able to use his left cut to the basket, get an open floater. That one off the mark. Not able to finish off on the old-fashioned three-point play. Now trouble up top for Interboro. However, work out Kamara right from distance, in and out. Shillingsford able to tip that to Kenneth.
Did everything right there. The ball just didn't go down for him.
Eisenberg looking for that. Now a two-man game between the post guys and a strong layup from Shillingsford.
We're going to keep seeing that young man coming along.
He and Kenneth certainly working well together in the early going. Baker had it in the corner, gave it up. Now he gets it back, firing away from three off the mark. Shillingsford able to pull that down and gets fouled. Take a look at the board. That's one of those where if your coach looking at that after the game, it's time to keep that ball high. So you don't have the chance of that one just being ripped out. However, strength there getting the foul call. Now Purnell sizing up a deep three and knocks it down. Ian Purnell up to 8 points. Now coming back the other way quickly is Interboro going to draw a foul. That's Logan Mccaffery. Let's take a look at this one from downtown. Purnell says, hey, not going to come out and get me? I'll make you pay for that.
That jumper's looking better. Looks like he's getting those shots in and it's starting to go down. Got to open some things up for the bigger guys inside.
McCaffrey already with 4 points. Looking to add to that off on the first. Tough go of it in the early going for the Bucks from the free throw line. And again, that's one of those things you talk about. You would have months of practice at this point of just the end of practice being free throws that just not there right now. So another part of the game.
I tell people a lot that missing the in-gym time and the shooting and just the reps from getting shots up and the athleticism from that's something that you can't replace.
There's a layup. You're absolutely right on that one. As Hughes off on the layup, McCaffrey was off on the three. I'm curious your thoughts. Justin and I had this conversation on the broadcast on Thursday about the silent gym free throws, as that jumper is off the mark versus the loud gym free throws. What would you prefer? As Purnell sizes up a three, that one's off the mark.
I definitely would love to hear the people in the building. Truthfully, I don't really think you pay attention to it that much. You're just trying to focus in. That's a nice shot there in transition.
McCaffrey knocks down that triple.
But it's always nice to have people in the building watching you play. It's part of the reason why we do it too.
I would say I would prefer the gym full for me. I think the quiet gym would be bad for my free throw shooting. I mean, my own free throw shooting is bad and embarrassment to free throws everywhere.
A little bit of arc, a little bit of touch. It'll go down. That's all it is.
And now Penn will work it in. Dublin wide open and knocks down the triple. That's his third three.
I don't want to call out that set, but we've been running that for a long time here at Penwood, and still with good shooters, it goes down.
And now on the other way, McCaffrey trying to get a shot. Just short. Dublin picking up, and once again, the Patriots are running. Back out to him. Finds it open. Just under a minute remaining in this half. That's featured very, very strong. Hello everyone, and welcome back into the shoebox here at Penwood. We want to apologize for the technical difficulties. The stream went down there for a second. We are back on the air now. What you've missed, a flurry of scoring over the last couple of minutes, as there's a turnover from Penwood. Get you up to speed. Abdullah Dublin is up to 13 points. 16 points from Shillingsford, Kenneth, and Crawford. The big man for Penwood is coming the other way. Interboro off the mark on that one. That was Weston trying to go up with the layup. They just gave a technical to Kelvin Crawford.
I missed what he did there.
I had not seen what had happened there. He pulled down a board. Kamara going to go to the line. Off the mark. Kamara himself been the bright spot for Interboro at 8 points.
Now these are the harder free throws. Nobody at the line and the gym is empty.
Yeah.
You got to focus in.
That's real closing time gym type of vibes. Absolutely no one there. I've been at the Y that late.
Yes, sir.
45-19 as we close in on the end of this half. 30 seconds remain. Interboro could be content to hold this one to get that last shot. And again, this half really been dominated by Penwood's energy. Came out strong as now Kamara trying to work his way. Jumper no good. And now In the closing 10 seconds, Penwood with an opportunity. This one to the corner, fired away three, no good. And the Bucks got to get moving if they want something to happen. Firing away, nothing. So at the half, it's Penwood 45, Interboro 19. Very impressive effort thus far. The energy up on the Patriots side. For Rap Curry, I'm Ray Dunn. We'll be back here on SFBN bringing you the second half action of this Del Val matchup. Hello, everyone, and welcome back into the Shoebox. It's Penwood and Interboro in Del Val boys basketball action. I'm Ray Dunn, joined by Rap Curry, and an exciting first half, especially for the Patriots. They came out with a lot of energy, played some stifling press defense to get this one started and lead this one 45-19. A couple of leading scorers, Abdullah Dublin up there with 13 points, Sayo Kenneth with 10 points. On the other side, Abdul Kamara got 9 points in that first half for Interboro. And that's what happened here, but I understand you have a little bit of an out-of-town scoreboard update.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the girls' basketball game as well. They're up big over there. It's 54-14, and I think they're trying to race the boys to the biggest margin of victory tonight. But both teams are playing well, and hopefully they can keep it going.
Well, we shall see as the second halves are going to get going in both. As I don't know if you had an early prediction for the boys team or the girls team, who's putting up more points tonight? Who do you think it's going to be?
I would say probably the girls.
Girls, all right.
Yeah.
We'll keep our eyes over there at Interboro in that game. And for the game right here, Penwood starting with the basketball. Purnell working inside Shillingsford. Knocked away. Good start for Shillingsford in this one. Scoring-wise, got off to a quick start. 6 points for him. A couple of nice rebounds as well. As Dublin now working his way into the paint. Unable to control that one. Weston going to end up with it. Baker send that one to the corner. That's Kamara for 3 off the mark. And now Kenneth coming the other way. It's Massenberg. Settle him down. Looking at the similar 2-3 zone setup. And this is the way to beat it.
There you go.
That's 2 for Shillingsford. He's up to 8. Good look there by Kenneth.
Yeah, when you watch him getting inside, he does a good job with being strong with the ball when he's got it in the opportune space. And you see him get in the middle lane and a quick drop down. He's facing the basket, so it's easier to finish. He's got to work on drop stepping like he did at the beginning of the half, but he'll get there.
And Kamara coming the other way for Interboro. Some contact, no call coming the other way. Purnell lays it up and in. He is into double figures, up to 10 points, and we'll take a look at that run out one more time. Now a timeout. Quick timeout here as we are just under 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. And the same energy we saw in the first half here in the second half for the Patriots.
You know, that's the challenge. Can you start back up? You got a nice lead. It's easy to let off. But if you're trying to progress and get better, you're going to turn that up and be confident with it. So anxious to see what Interboro tries to do. They're over there with Concord County, who was a longtime Penwood coach during our good runs here at Penwood. We're kind of spread out all through the Del Val now. So see if he can do something to keep this game within reach for his team.
Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Interboro, 7 players were listed that were given to me tonight as Kamara coming the other way off the mark. Dublin bringing it down. And it's a reality of this season. Some teams, the roster's not quite as filled out and they would be in normal years. Massenberg off the mark. Good positioning, gets Kenneth that back, and Purnell misses that one.
A little too much with it there. Yeah, the COVID-19 numbers have been difficult for all of us, and our team on the girls' side is down with numbers too. It's just really difficult when you're short players.
Mm-hmm. And now coming the other way, Purnell taking this one to the hoop, not able to finish. Trying to give us a bit of a highlight on the other end. Kamara just gets too deep into the lane. Let's take a look at this one more time.
Got to make your mind up to dunk it a little sooner. I've been there. You got to make your mind up.
And now we're going to see it come again. This time wisely just laying it in.
Take the layup. Take the points.
4 points in the half for Purnell, up to 12. Through the first 2, he's been averaging 8. And now Interboro just sizing up this Penwood defense. Hughes trying to work and make something happen. Gets it to go. Good look.
Nice soft touch in the lane.
Hughes up to 3 points. Taking the spots to attack has been the key for the Patriots here. Massenberg to an open Dublin, firing away off the mark. Tip back out to him. Good work by Shillingsford. Gets to the point where you see Dublin with that much space, and the way he lets it go, you just kind of assume that it's going in.
Yeah, he's got a good stroke. You think it's going down when he gets a wide open look like that. Sometimes those are the toughest ones.
Slowing the pace of this. Just trying to get the best possible shot. Purnell for 3 off the mark. Dublin fighting down low, tips it out of bounds. And now Kamara running into a double, and Purnell's going to take it away. Purnell to the hoop, getting fouled. Purnell at the line for 2. A couple of good steals so far in this one, showing the effort defensively. Knocks down the first. And 2 for 2. Solid trip to the line. Extends the lead, now 53-21. Kamara saw that double forming again. Now they're working it out to the corner. This one off the mark for 3. And this one's going to stick with the Patriots. Nope, just kidding. Interboro able to get to that. Patriots spread thin defensively as Bucks trying to get something going on offense. Mccaffery. Part of the possession where you don't want to force something you feel like you've had a while, but you don't have a shot clock to test to. As Hughes going to try and float one, can't get it to go. Now coming the other way, Akai.
There he is.
Purnell's pass tipped away. However, Massenberg doing a good job getting that one back. Good look. And a nice finish for Kenneth. He's up to 12.
That's how you get the ball in the lane, and when you can draw players to you, you can find open people, and easy layups like that happen when somebody gets in the lane and is confident with the ball.
Absolutely, the positioning there good for Kenneth. Quite a few guys in double figures now for the Patriots. As the Bucks try and respond.
The goal here is to keep running good offense and playing solid defense so you can get the flow, Hardest part is getting your chemistry up.
And that's a 3 for Jason Baker.
Raining it over there, Jason Baker. Nice touch.
They've been looking to get him going over in the corner a couple times. And now coming over the back is Connor Hughes. And there's that foul. One more time as Penwood bringing it back in. Massenberg, nice fake. Let's get the shot there. And now Kenneth working down low, gets it to go.
He's just a scrappy athletic player. I really like him. He's just been solid. Seen him getting a little more time this year. He's got to find a way to be productive, though. He's getting older now, and it's time to add some points and some rebounds and some deflections and some positive plays for the team.
That will certainly do. Flirts like that in the lane off the offensive board. Interboro trying to work it out of the corner. Now Hughes down low. Knows what happened there.
Too many steps.
Kenneth getting coached up on the way to the bench. Crawford checking back in. Kelvin Crawford, 2 points in the first half. Assenberg with some space, trying to cut to the basket. Schillingsford cutting to the rim and earns himself 2.
And I know I keep bringing these up, but these are things that are going to change for him as he gets a little older. These are the plays that as you get into your more manly body, you got to get that to the rim. So that's where the weight room and extra push-ups are going to do for him. They're going to make him a more dominant player. His moves are good, but finishing them is the next step.
I was going to say the cut there, the peace of mind to know you sent it to the corner, likely a defense is going to crash. You can drop on that. He has that figured out.
Yeah, he moves well with the ball. Let's take a look at his shot, see how he's coming along with that.
Just off the front of the rim, rolls around, doesn't get what he wants out of it. An empty trip at the line. Interboro trying to respond. Can you see they post Baker up in either side of the corner. Coming down the floor now, Mccaffery. Cross court to Hughes. Baker just can't handle that one. Jaden Hinton going to get some time here. Kai's bringing the ball up. So some of the rotation guards getting more of a tick right now as this one thrown into the backcourt, and that will go to the Bucks.
Yeah, got to take better. Be a little more disciplined with the ball. Don't want to leave your feet there and just pass to an open space.
Kamara attacking the left-handed layup. No good, but we got a foul. It's going to go on Crawford. Take a look one more time. Good job there by Kamara, just drawing the contact. Crawford's up to 3 fouls. Kamara gets that one to go. Officially in double figures. And for someone that had a rough go of it in the first half from the line, that's a 2-for-2 trip. You like to see that.
Yeah, he's getting good effort out there. I think he's got some potential with himself.
This one firing away from 3. Hits the wire up top. It'll go the other way.
Well, I'm not sure if the girls are going to outscore the boys tonight, but they definitely did hit in the 70s mark, so we'll see. We got another quarter to go here, so.
This one fired away from deep. Schillingsford. A little communication there between he and Crawford, who was going to come down with that one. Purnell out towards us.
Good hand still.
I was letting you take that one first. Look at this one more time. You can see to the corner where we would be, and as that shot from Kamar is off the mark, that wraps up the third quarter of play here at Penwood. It is 57-26 Patriots. We will be right back with the fourth quarter on SFBN. Welcome back to Penwood High School. The Patriots are taking on the Interboro Bucks. Some Del Val boys basketball action here on SFBN. I'm Ray Dunn, joined by Rap Curry. If you're just joining us, the Patriots have had themselves a night. Some real solid energy just right out of the gate. Good work defensively that's turned into some offense. They lead this one to 57-26. Now, Rap, what are you looking for in this fourth quarter from them and really from both sides as this game nears its conclusion?
Well, these are the hard times because as coaches, we got to watch this film, and sometimes it's a little difficult when the teams are gapped. If Penwood is really trying to get themselves prepared for the game that they're going to have on, good shot there, the game on Thursday against Chester, they really got to focus on their chemistry, be able to execute so they know they're in the right spot. So we'll see if they're disciplined enough to do things here in the fourth quarter.
That was Justin Weston from the corner, knocking down that triple. And this one just off the mark. We're going to get a foul going on forward. Weston is up to 5 points for Interboro. It's now Kamara bringing it down the floor for the Bucks. And Hughes gets that flurry to go. So a nice little flurry action here to start the fourth quarter from the Bucks. Hughes up to 5 points in this one. Forward. Kicking it back out. This has been the approach. Just make the zone move. And Akai for a three knocks it down. The junior up to 5 points with that triple. And I don't know, has Penwood been expanding out the three-point line in practice? They've been able to hit from quite distant so far in this one.
You know, it's definitely been a game where they've given up open shots. And so you got to take what they give you and knock them down. So looks like they've been working on that shooting machine.
And now on the other end, McCaffery trying to make something happen. Kai jumped for that one. We got a triple on the way from Weston. No good. Bullward going to come down with it. And Akai is on the move. Hinton firing away off the mark. Penwood doing a good job of boxing out. Two guys had the board there. Bullward's just trying to get it to go, and he gets it with the foul. Persistence pays off.
It's a good opportunity with him just staying after it. Shot was a little long. He went after it, got a little bump there, but you had to stick with it. One more time, and there's the chance for the and one, which he completes.
If anything, it'll help the rebounding numbers. So that's what, 3 rebounds on that possession and 3 points.
Yes. We got a lot of the younger guys in, so we'll see who's crafty enough to sneak themselves into double figures here.
Yeah, good group in here. Quite a few in double figures. Dublin got into double figures in the first half. Purnell also in double figures. Is this one for Interboro? Hughes just off the mark. The floater no good, and we got travel going the other way.
One step too many.
Kenneth is up to 14 points. There's 3 in double figures. Schillingsford's right on the verge at 8.
Okay. See if Coach Matt gets him a couple more minutes here.
Hughes thought about driving. And now Hughes going to get an opportunity. Gets bumped, goes to the line. I believe that will be Crawford's 4th. Schillingsford's going to get those minutes we talked about. One's off the mark by Hughes. And Schillingsford's going to get the board.
All right, let's see if he can get a shot to get in the lane here.
Kai driving to the bucket.
Whoa.
And we will see some more free throws. See how quickly this play developed.
Taking advantage using the baseline, but there was a lot of collision there in the lane. Glad nobody's hurt. We can keep playing.
Kai working his way closer to double figures if he has a good trip to the line here. Knocks down the first. He's up to 6. That one's off the mark, but he's going to get the board, toss it down to Bullward.
There you go.
Strong layup, strong finish, up to 5 points. Didn't see him in the first half. Making the presence known now. Kamara working his way towards the bucket. Getting a foul called there. That'll be on Shillingsford. That's his third. And that's been Kamara's bread and butter. Just attacking downhill, trying to get towards the bucket.
Yeah, he's the one only really good ball handler that they have out here. So he's doing a good job getting in the lane, getting some fouls, trying to keep them alive in the contest just by trying to make things happen. So I respect what he's doing.
He's had a bounce back half from the free throw line. 1 of 5 in the first half, now 4 of 4 in this half.
Drop it down.
Shillingsford finding the corner. Off the mark. Offensive board will keep it with the Patriots, and they're both thinking get him in double figures as Bullward, a nice move, gets himself 2.
Shows the ball, gets the man off his feet, goes around him, and nice easy layup there for the hard effort.
Bullward up to 7.
Thought it was going to be Shillingsford, but Bullward's on his way to getting in there in the double figures.
A lot of them trying to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine a few of them are going to look at the score sheet after the game and wonder what could have been for a couple of different shots as Hughes is off the mark, and now Bullward going to continue to assert himself. He's up to 9 points.
There he goes.
Came into this one averaging 9.5. And look at it one more time. Just split the defense. That's just taking advantage of backpedaling right there.
Yeah, taking advantage of what they're giving you there. I don't think the girls are going to hold out. 76 points. I think the boys are catching up here.
Close in on 2 minutes left this one. This one's fired away from 3 off the mark. And Akai going to have a chance to take this one. The layup is good. So, Wema Akai at 8 points. This one fired away from 3. Interboro taking the open looks they can get. Akai a chance to put his name in double figures off the mark. This one kicked out. Nothing doing. Some contact. Now we're going to get a jump ball.
All the guys in here hunting for a couple of baskets.
Yeah. Bullward at 9 points. Akai at 8.
See if they can get something out of the out-of-bounds set.
Shillingsford at 8.
There he is. Oh, they missed him. He didn't post hard enough yet. There he is. See, this is where a big guy's got to call for the ball.
And might be taking an assist. That's off mark. Bullward, offensive board, clean tip, left-handed layup, gets it to go.
And he got in there. 11 points for him right there.
11 points, so his average for the year will rise. Came in with 9.5. And just miscommunication there by the Bucks. With a minute left in this game, as you've gotten 3 games into the season, what do you think for this Patriots squad?
I think there's a lot of work to be done, and I like the fact that the young kids are going to get opportunities, and they got some really tough contests coming up, and they're probably overscheduled it. And the situation is hard to get games. They're going to get to play Chester and MOTEP and Math, Civics, and Science, and there'll be some really competitive games. But, this is what you get a chance to play. I know people want to see us get far and in the playoffs, but in a season like this, you're trying to play against the best and get some good footage of yourselves and know where to keep working. So this is how we're going to use that COVID-19 year. And it looks like the boys are going to hold the ball out, so I think I called it correctly. Man. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay.
Rap Curry knows his teams, knows how this works, as Kamara's going to get another 2 there in an impressive scoring night for him. But the storyline of the night are the Patriots coming out, an even scoring effort really across the board for this team, winning it 74-35. Any final thoughts for the viewers out there, Rap?
No, we're happy to provide another game, and we're glad that us and Interboro got a chance to play and to keep moving forward. And we hope the kids keep building, and we'll keep working for them.
Well, Penwood is in the win column. Again, a 74-35 finish to this one from all of us here at SFBN. Thank you for tuning in. That's all we got for tonight. Rap Curry, I'm Ray Dunn. We will talk to you real soon.